Well guys, today I have a great lesson for you on Lovers Rock by TV Girl. Now this one's great because it's actually really easy to play. You'd be surprised at how easy it is. There's only 2 chords you need to know, and the strumming pattern is actually really good for beginners to be working on because it's not too easy of a strumming pattern. It's got a bit of speed to it, bit of pace, but it is a really good strumming pattern to work on. There's a few different variations if you're finding it a little bit too hard. The one I've played in the intro is, I think, the best strumming pattern to be playing along to the song with, but there are a few other variations if it's a little bit too difficult for you. So let's get straight into the tutorial, and if you are a beginner, I'm going to go slow today to make sure that you can get your head around these 2 chords, the chord changes, and what's necessary to get this song finished. It's a really great song, so I hope you can join me along the whole way. Make sure to learn the whole song as well, because one of the biggest mistakes I see from beginners is trying to rush through songs and not finish them completely. And it just means that you're not really getting the practice that you need to in chord changes, and particularly when we introduce bar chords in different songs, you're just not getting the practice that you need with those things as you want to progress as a guitarist. Otherwise you might just stay at that sort of beginner level and not be able to progress onto harder songs. But let's get straight into the tutorial now. We're in standard tuning, so your tuning will be E, A, D, G, so if you haven't got a tuner yet, you should make sure that you have one so that you're in tune. So you can check one out in my description below if you don't have one. Make sure you've got your capo on the 1st fret as well, so all of the chords I'm teaching you will now be relative to that. So this will now be your 1st fret. Alright, so the chords we need to know today are a D major, and that's just from the 4th string to the 1st string. So open 4th string here, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 3rd fret of the 2nd string with your ring finger, and then middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. That's your D major. And then the only other chord you need to know today, we're playing all 6 strings, and it's an E minor. So open 6th, 2nd fret of the 5th and 4th, and then open 3rd, 2nd and 1st. So D major and E minor. Alright, now our strumming pattern for those of you who are a bit more advanced, maybe an intermediate level, will be playing down, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, it's going to be a lot faster than that, but just so we can get our head around it. And if you beginners want to join along, down, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, down, down, up, down, down, down. So try and play that with me. I'll count us in, and then we can do it a few times together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a little bit faster. Let's try and get that up to speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we're almost up to speed. We can add in our E minor, okay? So we're playing that same strumming pattern on the E minor. Okay, so hopefully you're getting your head around that. It's going to be a little faster once we actually start playing the song, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Now, if you're struggling with that strumming pattern, we can do an easier variation. So if you're looking for an easier variation, you might just want to go down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to our original strumming pattern if you're looking for that one. Okay, so let's play the verse together. We're going to start off with 4 of those patterns on D major. So starting with those 4. 2, 3. Then we're going to move on to our E minor. 1, 2. and then onto our D major again. For 2 of those patterns, okay? So each of those patterns is 2 bars, but we'll do 4 of those patterns on D major, 2 on E minor, 2 on D major, okay? So let's play that all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the first part of our verse, and then we'll repeat that same thing for the second half of our verse, okay? So let's play the second half now, just so that we can solidify that learning. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the second half of our verse, and then we'll go on to a chorus. Now a chorus is going to be pretty similar to that. We're still using those same 2 chords, and it's the same strumming pattern. So for the start of our chorus, we're going to go for an E minor, and then onto a D major, and again. Two more times. And the last time. And that would take us into another verse. So we're just going 4 of those changes from E minor to D major. So 2 of the strumming pattern on E minor, 2 on D major, and then 4 times all together like that. So we've got our verse and our chorus, then we'll go straight back into a verse which is going to be the same as we learnt before. So let's just work on that one last time, one more verse together, and then we can finish up for this lesson. So starting in D major 4 times. Alright, so if you're enjoying these beginner lessons, make sure to join me in my Discord community that you can find in the description below. We're having lots of good fun there, learning plenty for the guitar as well. There's plenty of good information in there. So I look forward to seeing you there, but thanks for joining me on this lesson, and I'll see you next time.